our main claim is that, of course, no change should be made to the current system of the death penalty, that each state should have their own laws instigating the death penalty. Our opponent's main claims were that it costs more money to put inmates on to the death penalty. Inmates are poorly represented in court, which is contradictory, but I'll get to that in a second, and that the death penalty is considered morally wrong. First of all, my opponent's claim that the government has been wasting too much money is, like, while it's true that the death penalty cases are generally more expensive, where is the money actually being spent? I did research this, and according to an article on Equal Justice USA, the reason for the expenses is that these trials are very detailed and thoroughly investigated, which means that they hire more lawyers, they're more picky about their jury, it's a longer jury session. They require more witnesses, and there's just a lot more requirements because there is, in fact, a life on hand. So they take it very seriously, and they put a lot of money into it, and that's the entire reason why. My defendant did point out that part of the waste of money is that it goes to defense attorneys, and also that inmates are poorly represented in court. This is kind of contradictory because all of the money that they're wasting on the death penalty is going to representation of the criminals. The other claim was that death penalty is morally wrong, and that the eye for an eye mentality is like old-fashioned, barbaric, whatever, and maybe considered cruel and unusual punishments. Since the history of the beginning of America, from like 1775 until 1846, which was at the very beginning of the Constitution, the death penalty was actually in use in every single state. And of course, this was during the writing of the Eighth Amendment, which reads, excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. This was on the very idea of which punishments were right and which ones were wrong. So of course, seeing as every single state agreed to this punishment, according to the foundation of our actual country, the death punishment is actually good. So it's not barbaric, it's helpful and it deters crime.